Hey guys, this is the announcement for week 4. I just wanted to welcome you to week 4. Week 4 is kind of the week where we're moving forward. Okay, everybody should be very comfortable with Blackboard by now. Should be very comfortable with uploading videos. If you have a problem, please just email me or post it on the comment section of the discussion board for this week. If you are having trouble, let me know, but it seems like everyone's uploading videos and doing their thing, which is great. This is also the week where, I'm kind of expecting everybody to be very active from here on out. One thing that I am noticing is that lots of the posts happen on the same day that they're due, which kind of goes completely against why we have these discussion boards. These discussion boards are to talk about things, not for you to post your information. So they are for you to post your information, of course, but it's so we can discuss our videos and discuss themes and topics in the course from the readings and from the lectures and from the other videos that we're watching. So the earlier you post, the better the discussion and the more comprehension that you guys will have. So I highly recommend post as early as you can. There are due dates just because if they weren't there, I don't know how much of it would get done a little bit earlier. So once again, we do have videos and discussions that are due a little bit early in the week, and then a little bit later in the week. But I really do want to emphasize that read through all of the unread comments and comment on more things. The more you comment on, the better off I am at assessing your learning and how far along you are in the class, and we can move on to bigger and better things. So also realize that a lot of these comments, they may, the weeks prior, we may move on, but please feel free to comment. I've been trying to comment on your thoughts and videos as much as possible, so also go back and look at my comments and see what I'm saying to other students and to yourself. So hopefully that provides a little bit more insight. This week we have lots of things going on. This is kind of the pace that we're going to have every week. There's something that's going to happen from here on out where I'm going to give you much larger projects and give you a little bit more time to work on them, where we're going to have a draft of like the wiki and then a final draft of the wiki due for the DMCA. Also this week we're going to be splitting up into groups for specifically just for the DMCA wiki this time. This will change with other projects. Since I split you up on the wiki groups, these topics, they're going to be challenging, but as we're seeing in the discussion board, there's a lot of strong feelings that are associated with the topic of pirated media. I think the topic that I posted about pirated video games was the largest forum topic we've had so far in the course. And that's how big the forums should be. We should really talk about these things and argue. We don't necessarily have to agree with each other. I want you to create counterpoints. And that's what the wiki is all about. You're going to be split up into 2 separate groups. Okay, one group is going to design a DMCA definition, Wikipedia definition of why the DMCA is good for consumers. So why it's good for people like me and you, not the corporations. While the other group is going to say why it's bad for the consumers. So we're going to create 2 separate definitions that are true, okay, but looking at them from 2 different viewpoints. You could say that looking at the DMCA wiki on how the DMCA is bad for consumers, that's looking at it from the EFF, the Electronic Frontier Foundation. That's looking at it from their perspective, how it hurts consumers. So digital rights management, how it allows you not to open up your own software and media, how it allows you not to transfer DVDs and things like this. But how it's good for you, there are a lot of things that it's good for. Some examples being that if you're a university student or a library, it protects you from getting sued by the big companies. And as we've read and heard, there's a lot of resources out there that say it's good, and then a lot that say it's bad. And it's really hard to tell what that is just based off of the DMCA. The original DMCA. Now, you'll want to realize that the DMCA has been ratified several times since 1998. So, you want to look at those ratifications when understanding whether it's good or bad for the consumer. So, and also a wiki, just to talk about wikis a little bit. wikis are definitions. They're just like Wikipedia pages. They're like encyclopedia articles, okay? So when creating these, you want to create multiple pages that talk about hardware, software, lawsuits that have come up because of the DMCA, and talk about them. And if you use quotes from other articles or websites, please use the quotes and attribute them in a bibliography section. Okay, or attribute them at the bottom. Basically, when you say attribute them, it means title, author, website where you found it. Okay, we need attribution. A lot of the things that you're going to find about the DMCA are already out online. Try not to copy and paste. Try to put it in your own words for better understanding. Okay, and then add certain things. Also, the wikis are meant to be a document that's forever moving and changing. Okay, so if one of your group members posts something about software and you want to add to it, okay? Or if they post something that's not quite right, change it. That's the whole fun about a wiki, is this definition, this encyclopedia definition can be changed at any time by anybody. But remember that you're working as a group, okay? You're working as a group to create this definition. And it's going to take the group to get the whole thing done. Specifically, the draft that's due in a week, and then the final copy, which is due in a couple weeks. So, another thing about the groups, excuse me, the wikis are hidden from the other groups. So you guys will have no idea what each group is writing. Okay, so the good for the group that is writing that it's good for consumers is going to be writing different things than the group that's bad for consumers. Actually, they're going to be quite the opposite. And the goal is in the end of this project that we'll have two separate wikis that are completely true, but that counteract each other. And that's kind of the point to the DMCA. The DMCA is not perfect. And in some situations it's good, and in some situations it's bad. And what I want to see is all those situations where it's good and all those situations where it's bad. Okay? So, also we have some posts. Of course, we have the regular forum, discussion forum, talking about the lectures and the reading and things like that. We also have a video post forum. Okay, and what I want you to do is use your two videos, okay, that you posted about last week, your video and then the video that was similar to yours but with over 100,000 hits. I want you to create a brand new video using those two videos as kind of a template, okay, to stay in your current theme. Okay, stay in your current theme, create a video that's more likely to get more views, okay, and use tags, use titles, post it on other blogs. The whole goal is to create a video using the theme that you've already done, but to make it get more people to watch it, okay? And we're going to stay specifically in this theme, and next week we're going to move on to your own theme. So trust me, you'll be able to do the videos that you really want to do, but I need you to stick within the theme, because what this is going to allow us to do is understand that, one, there is a viewership for almost any video. Two, that viewership can be exploited by making it easy for that viewership to find, by posting it on blogs where that viewership is more likely to look at, by submitting it on social networking sites such as Facebook, Twitter, MySpace even, and getting this out there. It's kind of a marketing thing. We're talking about getting your videos to the market, getting your videos so people can watch. So please, post on Twitter, post on Facebook, put it on blogs, title it correctly, put like 25 tags, really make it descriptive so people can find it, okay? So that's what I want you to do, is make a new video, post about it, and then analyze it. Say the things that you took from the video that had over 100,000 hits, and some of the themes and elements that you embedded into your new video, okay? And why you think that it's gonna get some hits. The details are on the discussion board, so I'll let you get at it. Also, it does really feel like there's a lot of work, and it is a decent amount of work. I highly suggest that you not wait until the very end. I can see when you wait until the very end, not only through the analytics on Blackboard, but the work that is put in at the last minute looks like work that's put in at the last minute. So there's also going to be 2 lectures that I'm going to need you to listen to. And also, we're talking about, we're going to have a test here in a little bit. I'm either going to give you a small quiz in the next week or so, I'm sorry, next week, I'm going to either give you a small quiz or we're going to have a small write-up. But the better off our discussion boards, the less I feel as though I have to give you guys a quiz to understand, to assess whether or not you're absorbing this information. And as always, if you have any questions, please email me at dphelps.york.cuny.edu or dphelps@york.cuny.edu. I've been getting lots of emails from people, which is great. It's also even better if you put it on the discussion board. I have questions. I have a question section in the discussion board. Just take a look for it. So that's about it. I hope you enjoy your week. Really, work hard on getting these wikis up. It's going to be interesting to see what you guys think the DMCA is, whether it's good or bad. And some of you guys think it's bad, and some of you guys think it's good. And I tried to split up the teams to where I put you on the opposite side of the spectrum so you can understand a little bit more about where the DMCA is coming from and what the original writers of the DMCA were trying to protect. Okay? So have a great week, and let me know if you have any questions.